Welcome, Loyalty Squad. This is the velvetlox back to you again with another awesome video. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to keep these videos going on this channel, okay? From my last video, I asked you guys what kind of content did you want to see? What kind of things you wanted me to bring to you? Plus, I mentioned that I wanted to share with you some wonderful, awesome ideas for you to be able to bring some extra income into your home. And when I put that out and I asked what did you want to see next, that was the subject that a lot of you mentioned under that video comment section, okay? So what I did was I wrote down some job ideas for some of you who are interested in bringing some extra ching into the house, okay? And also job ideas for self-employment for those of you who don't want to go back out there, who want to work on your own time, your own schedule, and bring that money in your house and be comfortable, okay? I'm going to break this video into two parts. This part is going to be regarding driving jobs, okay? And then the next one is going to be about stay-at-home jobs, okay? You got to come back for that. I'm not going to give it all to you in one video, all right? So this particular video, I'm going to talk about some of the driving jobs that are out there that are really legit job businesses that you can bring some extra income into your home. How do I know about this? Well, your girl has tried it as well. And believe you me, extra income, okay? So when I was going through my little content creator dry spell and really not knowing what to present to you guys, I didn't have the desire, my mojo wasn't around, I didn't have the desire to really hustle on YouTube. So what I did was to bring in that extra money, I did some of these jobs and they really were very beneficial and helpful. Wish I knew about this a whole lot sooner because you can really make a good income for yourself. Now, basically, the majority of these jobs are based on your background. So if you have a clean driving record, a clean driver's license, no criminal activities in your background, you're good, okay? You're good. Now, this is for a lot of you who are just sitting around the house, maybe, you know, trying to find a job, can't find a job, but you have a very important asset sitting outside that you're paying for, and that's your vehicle. Okay, and that's a very important factor because you need a vehicle for these jobs. You can't use a scooter, so forget that X-nay on the scooters and the little whatevers, okay, mopeds, whatever they use out here, X-nay. Here, it's a whole different ball game. So if you have a vehicle, you can definitely get this done, all right? You can still bring in an income instead of waiting for the government. All right, so let's get into this list right here. Now, I got a list of some of them that I decided to jot down and bring to you guys. So get your pen and your paper, and I'm going to try to put the apps up here so you will know as well which ones I'm talking about. So when you go searching, you'll find them. Now, one thing you must also stay mindful of, and that is that some of these jobs are based on your location, based on the state that you're in. And a lot of them are very flexible to the United States, but not all of them cater to everywhere in the United States. Okay, there may be a region that they, you know, accommodate, and then other regions just don't have that type of jobs. So keep that in mind. Oh, and before going further, if you're wondering what this little thing is around my neck, okay, stay tuned for that video as well. Okay, let's get busy. Now, some of these companies want you to have an updated vehicle, and that is because you're going to be driving a lot. So if you have a hoopty, not saying you can't use a hoopty, but a hoopty may not last you as long as a more modernized vehicle because you will be putting some mileage on your car. Keep that in mind. But you write it off at the end of the year. Now, one of the apps that I use, I didn't really like it too much because this app deals with weight. Okay, we're talking about weight. You're going to be picking up weight. Some things may not be as heavy, but you're going to be picking up weight. And that's an app called Roadie. Now, Roadie is an app where you pick up items from different locations like, say, Home Depot, Lowe's, places like that. Maybe even some warehouses, tire warehouses, warehouses that do bulk stuff. So you will definitely need either a bigger vehicle for this type of job, an SUV that you can flip down the seats that is big enough to load up, a cargo van, a truck, okay, or a very large SUV that you can really pile some stuff into. Roadie is a wonderful app that once you put yourself active for the day, and say if you're out and about taking care of just regular normal stuff, it will alert you. If you're in certain areas, it will tell you what it is that pops up. Whether it would be a pickup for whatever weight, it'll tell you exactly the amount of weight that you'll be picking up, and it'll give you the price of the pickup, okay, as far as the run. And you can choose whether or not to take it or just leave it alone, okay? And this is wonderful. It also gives you the mileage. It'll tell you everything as far as how many miles you'll be traveling to then drop it off at the destination. But one thing keep in mind is your location. So make sure that when you pick a job that you're not driving hours out just to pick up something that is not worth your time. It gives you all the information, all the details as to what it is you're going to be picking up, as well as the delivery and the details. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is Curry Driver. Now, Curry Driver is another one of those apps where you're picking up cargo from different locations. Large packages, small packages, it all depends. And with Curry Driver, you got to be quick. You got to really be on your grind. All right, because there's going to be a lot of other people also on their grind, and when it pops up, snatch it. All right, now with Curry Driver, it will notify you. You put yourself as active, and it'll pop up and tell you what it is and where, and all of the info that you're going to be needing to go and pick up that item. And what these apps do is, you go to the location, you pick up the item, you photograph the item, you then go to your destination, you drop it off, you photograph the drop off, and boom, instantly that money is then put into your account, and when you're ready to release it into your bank account, you can do so. You can keep it there, and at the end of the week or whatever, or even daily, you can get your money right away. And there's so many of them in your app store. Just be very mindful. These are ones that I know of, okay? I don't know about some of these other ones. A lot of places, there's shorter drivers. That leaves the market open for so many of us regular Joe Schmo people who are hustlers, who are trying to bring in that extra money. Christmas is coming, okay? Some of them even give you like a tutorial on the app, and it shows you exactly what it is that you'll be doing, how to do it, okay? It's like a learning tutorial, and this way you'll get familiar with the app, familiar with their procedures, because each one is different. So you just got to learn their rules and what it is that they need you to do, but they're legit because you will get paid. Now, another one that I used when I was in New York and I was trying to hustle up some extra money because I was stressed out trying to move and all of that stuff. I wasn't putting out my content, so I had to still bring in some extra income. All right, and Amazon Flex is another one of these apps that really worked well for me. Okay, you will make money on Amazon Flex two ways depending on your region and your location. Amazon Flex is pretty much located everywhere. You know why? Because everybody buys from Amazon, so that's always going to be an open market for other job opportunities. Now, Amazon Flex is an app where you pick different blocks. Now, blocks are pretty much schedules, okay? Schedules of 3 hours, 3.5 hours, 4 hours at a time. You go to whatever location that you are signing up for, and when you pick a block regarding that location, you go to that location, you get your orders, okay? It's going to be a bunch of packages, and you pile them, you scan them, you put them in your car, your truck, whatever, and boom, you're on your route. On the app, it shows you exactly turn by turn, location by location. It's like a built-in GPS that takes you from one address to the next address. So it's easy to work, it's easy to use, and after you finish your block, that money is automatically placed into your account on the app until you decide when you want it to be released to you. You can have it released weekly, you can have it released daily, but it will be your money for you. If you take it out before the actual release date, you may get charged a little fee, but not anything to worry about. Now, Amazon Flex, like I said, works two ways. The first way is you go to the Amazon distribution places. So wherever there's an Amazon in your area, you sign yourself up for that location, you go there and you You get your load and you go about your business. But while you are active, even at home, okay, you will get alerts if you have Whole Foods in your area. I love me some Whole Foods. Oh my gosh. That was the best thing, because the Whole Food part of that app is where you bring in that extra big money, okay? And it could be any type of load. It doesn't have to be a large load. It could be any kind of load, but you delivering grocery items to different residents. And depending on your area that you're accommodating, you will get some really good tips. Even in this day and age, really good tips. They also have where Amazon has distribution Whole Food centers as well. So you will go to the Amazon distribution Whole Food part and pick up your load. They will bring it out to you. You scan it, put it in your car, and same thing, turn by turn, you will have access to each location that you're dropping off. And each bag is packaged to that person. So you just have to be very careful when you're packing in your vehicle that you organize your vehicle to each name that you got to drop off. It's so simple, y'all. Okay, I've done this one and the money is good. Or should I say was good, because I was in New York when I did that. Trying to do that up here is another story, because ain't nobody trying to go out in these sticks, in these mountains, in these crazy rural areas that some of these people live in. All right, especially when it gets dark. So I ain't doing it in Connecticut. But if you're in places, major cities like New York, this is good. This is really good. You will make some good money. Another app that I tried is Point Pickup. Now, Point Pickup really was good when I first came out here to Connecticut. Okay, I was on my hustle grind, y'all. Believe you me. And Point Pickup is a wonderful app. They work with Walmarts. It will show you all the different areas that are close by, and you can go to whichever area. It doesn't even have to be the area in your area, but whatever surrounding areas will pop up on your app, and you can choose to go to those different areas. Once you let them know that you're there, and the app notifies them that you're there, they get your order, bring it out. It will maybe either be one drop or maybe even split up into two different orders, two different addresses, and you get paid also tips. The tips is the bomb on those apps. But one thing I noticed with Point Pickup, they did change a whole lot. And in doing so, they made it so hard for you to be able to hustle and grind. Whereas before, you was able to really make some good money. Now it's like more restrictive, where they kind of restrict you from being able to accept more than one order at a time. So it kind of slowed it down, and it kind of messed with your money, with your tips, with your money. Okay, so that one is okay now. Before, when I first started, it was good. Okay, but now but that is a definite way for you to be able to get your money. It is legit. You will get paid at the end of the week, or at that time when you finish and complete each of your drops. And it's up to you whether you want to wait for a week or get it right away. But you will get your money. It's guaranteed. Another wonderful app to try for those of you who like to go shopping, okay, who don't mind helping others. Basically, it's helping a lot of people, because those of you who live in areas that you don't have stores around, you may be disabled, but for those of you who have a vehicle, you can be a blessing to people who need help, who don't have vehicles, who don't have access to some of these stores in their area. On the app is so self-explanatory. It tells you what store you'll be going to. It tells you exactly the items that you're going to be shopping for the person, how many they want, blah, 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 blah. Then you pay for it on their card. When you sign up on the app, you're also signing up for their card. That's how you're going to be paying for the groceries. It's like a Instacart, MasterCard that you get in the mail. So it takes time to get this on the road. As you're on the app and if you're at the register, it will tell you whether to do it on credit or do it on debit. So you will be notified in advance. My only issue with Instacart is sometimes you may get one of those privileged-minded people who's just never satisfied. You could be in the store picking up stuff. They may not have an order that they want and you want to suggest something else, or you just want to refund them their money. And sometimes they'll just start shopping and things will be popping up while you're in the store. And
I don't like that, okay? I don't like that.
You didn't know you didn't want this before. Don't be asking for it now.
But that's the only downfall that I have with Instacart. Sometimes you may get one of these type of people who just privileged and wow, okay. You'll be in there shopping, and next thing you know, you think you have one item left to get, and next thing you know, you see about 5 or 6 or 7 of them. So it takes a little more time to go in, shop for these things, and bounce, deliver them. But it is rewarding. You do get tips, and you get your money right away. It's another way of bringing in income. When you're delivering it, most likely you'll be delivering to a lot of homes. Some of them will be apartments. So for the apartments, you may have to notify the person. Maybe they'll come down and help you. Sometimes they won't. You have to go up and bring them. Instacart, I like. Another great driving job, and this is everywhere. I haven't done this, but a few people that I know, and they love it. Okay, it's a way that you will constantly always make money because there's always people that need a ride, and that's Lyft or Uber. All right, and the app is so self-explanatory. As long as you pass your background check, you get all the information that you need in the mail regarding it, and once you download the app, it gives you people who are interested in a Lyft, that need a ride. That's another way of making income, using that asset sitting in the driveway or in the front of the house to make that extra money. Another great way, and this, I mean, I see so many people doing this. This was around the time when the Rona hit, and of course, I'm sitting there hustling still too, because I'm going out buying ingredients for my, teas and detoxes and buying my supplies, that I noticed so many of these drivers was on the road making their money. What made me respect them was when my daughter wanted to try it, my youngest, and she doesn't drive. So I had to do the driving. But in 3 days, she made $600. Okay. And that's doing DoorDash. Okay, DoorDash and Uber Eats. Now, between the two, I prefer DoorDash than Uber Eats. You pick your run or whatever comes in, you make your money, you get your tips, and you go about your business. Depending on your area, like I said, you may get some good tips or whatever, but that's another way of making income. And it wasn't until we tried it and she made $600 in 3 days that I gave these people their props, because I didn't know you can make that kind of money. But just keep in mind, with all of these self-employed jobs, you do have to file a 1099 at the end of the year. So just know you got to pay taxes on that money that you're getting. All right. So as you're hustling, make sure you hustle that money up to pay Big Brother, and you're good. You're good. You're good. All right. So just keep in mind, y'all, if you want to do your own thing, these are ways for you to be able to still make your money, be self-employed, be in control of your own schedule. If you got doctor's appointments in the middle of the week, you don't have to tell your employer that, I need a day off. You take that day off, take care of your business. And if you choose to jump back on after that appointment, you can do that. It's that flexible. All right. So y'all, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. Also, stay tuned for the video on this little item right here that I've been trying, and I will explain more in that video. All right. But stay tuned also for the second part of this video, which is going to come later, regarding stay-at-home jobs. All right. So y'all, until the next video, just know your big sis and auntie loves you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, and let me just say this much. You can work 2 apps if you want at the same time. So when one gets slow and you don't get an order on one, you can still work on another one and bring in between another run. You could still be making money, flowing through. Everything is on your time and your schedule, and you don't have to stress out as far as money. It's out there. I'm going to show you ways of getting it. That's my insert. See you in the next video. Are you ready to start your weight loss journey? Because I want to show you how to kickstart that new you body fast. I have this wonderful detox tonic that will have you feeling and looking better in the skin that you're in. And it's the popular Firm and Flat Belly Detox and Energizer Tonic. This tonic will help you to lose inches, cleanse your blood, burn unwanted body fat. This will also flatten your stomach, remove waste, boost your metabolism, and strengthen your colon. This tonic is powerful, and within 4 to 6 hours after taking it, you will definitely have to go. You're going to have a huge bowel movement followed by several more throughout the day. This tonic will remove all of that excess waste stored in your colon, which will have you feeling better with more energy. You can drink 2 to 4 tablespoons in the evening before bed, and by the morning, you are going to have to go, all right? You're going to be going to the bathroom. So you repeat taking this straight for 1 week, and then after that, every other evening to continue removing that toxic waste from your body. Of course, you should eat and drink healthy light meals as well as do some exercise for maximum results. Feel and look better in no time. The Firm and Flat Belly Detox Tonic can be found down below in the eBay store. So hurry and get your bottle while supplies last. Now, if you are living under a rock and have not already been visiting or purchasing from my personal eBay store, then I don't know what else to tell you, because you are definitely losing out with these wonderful herbal honeys that help men and women in the bedroom. Well, I have some awesome honeys that will boost your body up. That's great for the libido. That's great for the testosterone. That's great to strengthen your stamina, change the mood, increase the sperm count. It helps with that powerful stamina, that stand tall longevity. So check out my eBay store for these herbal honeys that's going to help you in the bedroom and along with your play. All right, this is great for both men and women, and it comes with so many wonderful benefits. Check down below in my eBay store, and when you check out the item, check in the description where it will tell you so much about the item, what you should expect from it. Okay, you're not going to see these things on YouTube. You're not going to see anybody else promoting this. This is original, and it's only seen on this channel. Okay, so like I said, visit down below in my eBay store. The links will be down in the description box of this video, and you will be able to have access to all of these awesome items in my store. All right, so until the next time, you guys, have fun. Okay, and I will see you in the next video.